So here at Long Beach Blast, we have 3 programs that operate kind of simultaneously. One of them is our academic mentoring program, which is a program that places college student volunteers with just one mentee. They do recruitment and placement twice a year, once in the fall and once in the spring. And if our program operates at your school site, we have after school partnerships for like K through 8, and then we also have in-school partnerships for K through 12. Then you can request to have a mentor, or the teacher who's doing mentor placements can place you with one of the mentors. So that's one of our programs. And then our Bridge to Success program, which is a program I'm most involved with, is a program that offers 2 components. One component is college access and career readiness, and that program operates at Reed High School and at Beach High School. We've been there for about 6 years at Reed and 3 at Beach. And that program, students can, at Reed they can enter into our class and they can earn elective credits. At Beach it's a pull-out program. But in either case, we help students start thinking about the future and planning, taking the necessary steps to be prepared. So we do a lot of college exploration. What type of fields are you interested in studying? We help students apply for college, apply for FAFSA, apply for the California DREAM Act, and just try to provide as many services as we can in that regard. And then within the Bridge to Success program this year, we've also added in a work experience program. So the work experience program is a partnership basically headed by Pacific Gateway, and they're operating the funding and programming for in-school youth and out-of-school youth in Long Beach. The definition being, if you haven't attended your high school in more than 2 weeks, you're considered, no, that's wrong, 2 months or something, today's 2 months. You're considered out of school, and then if you are actively attending school, then you're considered in school. So Long Beach Blast is responsible for the programming that is directed at in-school youth. So within that group, 20% of our students at least are students with disabilities, and a lot of those students also participate in the Transition Partnership Program, which is operated out of LBUSD Youth Employment Network's office. They're located at Tucker Elementary School. And yes, so this is the first year that we've partnered with them, and basically our goal is to provide students with a few core services. So one is a paid internship. One is also a vocational certification, either in customer service, CNA, Certified Nurse Assistant, construction, forklift operator, or health IT. So a student would pick one of those areas of interest, do a paid internship. They also get a National Work Readiness credential, which Pacific Gateway supports us a lot in obtaining that, and yeah, also additional supportive services in terms of thinking about their next steps, and kind of the same concept of what we already do with students in Bridge to Success. So through that program we serve 120 students, and this is our first year of that grant. Okay, students are eligible to be part of our program. For Bridge to Success, students are eligible if you attend the school and are interested in being in the program. But then specifically for the work experience program, the students have to be between 16 and 22, I think is the highest age. And ideally the student is on track to graduate from high school. It's not a hard and fast requirement, but it is part of the grant that we want students to obtain their high school diploma within the grant year that we're working with them. And the student also has to be eligible for free or reduced lunch at school, and they have to have one additional barrier. That's how it's written into the grant. So basically the barrier can be that the student has a disability, or the student attends an alternative high school and needs additional academic support to finish their schooling, or if they've never held a full-time job. So every single student qualifies for that barrier, basically. yeah, and those are just the basic requirements to be eligible. Accessibility of the facility. So accessibility has kind of become a different issue for us this year. I mean, thinking back to last year in our Bridge to Success program, if you attend the school, then the programming happens on your school site and it's accessible that way. But this year with the work experience program, I think there are new accessibility challenges because students are doing a paid internship which may be located anywhere in the city of Long Beach or in Lakewood. So students we're just getting into the part of the year where students are beginning the internships, and some students have expressed like really bad challenges with transportation and things like that in terms of saying, I take the bus and then I have to walk a mile to get to the location. And so we're still working with students on that and seeing if there are ways that we can provide more supports. But yeah, that piece is tough because students are really excited to get started with their work experience, and then sometimes they run into issues actually getting to the job. So in terms of support for undocumented individuals, we definitely make it a priority to train our staff on everything being up to date with applying for California DREAM Act, understanding AB 540, and basically supporting students who are undocumented in whatever stage of a process that they're in, if they're trying to apply for DACA especially. And yeah, so that's really program wide, although a challenge that we have definitely experienced within this work experience program is that because it's a federal policy or legislation, students have to have already obtained work authorization before they can participate. So we have run into situations where students are somewhere in the process of obtaining work authorization and then we aren't able to accept them. So I really hope that legislation changes because it's really unfair. But even in that situation, we still have been able to support students. We actually have a GoFundMe going on right now for one student who's working on getting work authorization, so look us up. We're really close too. But yes, and then I would say opportunities for youth and adults who have been adjudicated. Within the work experience program, there's like a special, I guess you could say, section for students who, I guess they call them offenders in that way. And then basically what we do is just try to connect them with job opportunities in the same way we're serving other students as well. But one additional component that we do provide through our Bridge to Success program is expungement workshops. So bringing in, last year we brought in the Community Org Youth Justice Coalition, and they run it's not every other Saturday. It might, okay, Google this, but they have a really great workshop that happens in South LA, specifically for youth to expunge their records. So if they have anything, tickets that were unpaid, going up to a range of different types of situations they might be in, they can work directly with Youth Justice Coalition and get those things taken care of. They're a huge community advocate for youth who have been adjudicated or in any part of the system. What else? Contact persons. So contact persons are me, Rachel Baker. I'm the project director for the work experience program, and do you know my address and phone number? Yeah. And my email. Okay, so my email is Rachel, RACHEL @lbblast.org. My phone number is 562-437-7766, extension 205. We are located on the corner of Long Beach Boulevard and San Antonio, 4201 Long Beach Boulevard, Suite 201 in Bixby Knolls, and we hope to see you all soon.
Availability.
Oh, availability. Our office is open from 9 to 5, but you can email me at any time. I'll respond.